Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pat Z. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I figure it's about time. I'm going to review a Homewood today, and the new Homewood heat transfer decks, actually. Uh, I was one of the first people to get them. I ordered them right when I figured out, or right when I found out that Justin was going to be selling heat transfer decks, and I decided it would be pretty awesome to get a Homewood heat transfer deck. Now, fortunately, something happened with these that took the um, decks a really long time to make. I think something with the guy who was actually putting on the heat transfer graphic. But I got it, so that's really all that matters to me. And since it took so long, Justin actually shipped out extra decks to everybody who ordered a heat transfer deck, at least I think. So basically, I just want to review these two decks, and as always, they come nicely packaged in a bubble mailer. Then they come in like a legit Ziploc bag with 2 packing peanuts and a little note from Justin. Hey man, I hope you like these decks and that they were worth the wait. Thanks again for supporting me and Homewood, Justin. With the decks, I got 2 stickers. And one thing I really wanted to point out is, like, some companies, I would say, instead of just, if you were to have to wait a long time to get your deck, instead of just saying, oh, we'll give you some extras, no, he gave me a freaking deck, a whole new deck. And this Homewood logo, I'll zoom in on it, it's actually hand painted. All this stuff is Justin's handiwork. The white smoke and the yellow smokestack. This is an M7. Holes are countersunk perfectly. They're always aligned. I've never had an alignment problem with a Homewood. That's one thing that I absolutely love about Homewoods. When you get it, it's going to last you a while. I still have my smokestack from a while back. This is probably since last year. If I can, yep, here it is. And it still has pop. There's no issue with that. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to being able to put on this new one and probably set up another deck with this one. And this one right here is a heat transfer graphic, the flower tag graphic. And all these graphics were designed by different people. Justin actually had a list of them. I'm on FFI right now trying to find them. If I find them, I'll name off the people. But he had a list of different people who created the graphics for the decks. Off the top of my head, I know Gary Chin made his own graphic for his deck, and it's a really nice graphic. Then you have all the other decks. You can always get the different molds. M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, M8. I want to say there's an M9 and an M10. It's been a long time, yep. But the graphic authors were Gary Chin for the Gary Chin Pro model, Todd Kazor of No Comply made the Alien Slug, and Kevin Kamo Moore made this Homewood flower tag graphic, which is really, really nice. And then the double smokestack tongue pull was one of Justin's friends, Zach Richter, and the Homewood duck mask was by Eric Lundquist. And you know, it's all really nice artwork. You can tell people put some time into it. It's nice, really creative stuff. It's not like something plain and boring, and that's what I like about the graphics on here, because they're original graphics. It's not just some team logo or a logo. It's an actual, like, artistic work on here. And as you know from a heat transfer deck, that's how they make actual skateboards. And after a while, after some wear and tear, this thing's gonna start wearing off. So it's got that realistic feel to it. Personally, I would choose every day I'd buy a Homewood over like a Berlin Wood heat transfer deck, because one, these things are a lot cheaper than that, and two, you know, I think they're better quality too. I've had a Berlinwood before. I like Berlinwoods. I have nothing against them, but I'd take Homewoods every single time over a Berlinwood. Basically, from reading what on FFI, Justin sent 33 decks, and only I think 11 of them came back to his standards. And I think that's another pretty cool thing, that he actually has like standards, and for his decks he cares about how his decks look, how they're made, how everything is, and I can tell just because these things always come out perfectly. I've never seen one with issues, and I've always liked using Homewoods. Every time I've had the extra PayPal laying around, I've bought a Homewood before, and really looking forward to using these decks. If you want to go and pick one up, it's the new website is homewoodfb.com.